Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Welcome to a new day. I hope that you're doing great wherever you are. I want to thank you for being here. Thanks for your support. And I'd like to welcome our new subscribers, people that have just joined us. We really do welcome you here and hope that you enjoy the conversations that we have here on 60 and Me. We write about topics that we know are of interest to women over 60. And one area in particular that we really do take a lot of interest in is well-being, health and well-being. These are important things to consider as we move into our 60s, because without good health, we really are at a disadvantage. And just having the right attitude and the right supplements and the right information about good health can really make all the difference. So we have a sponsor, Puritan's Pride, who wrote an article for us on a topic that I think is so important. That is the subject of heart health. And I want to go over that article with you and review some of the points that they make and some of the suggestions and ideas that they give us. Now, the article will be there'll be a link to the article here, so you can go and look at it and review any research that they indicate. But there's one thing I do want to mention, and that is that in the article, you will see parts where there's a little asterisk, a star. And that it's really important that you understand that that information that follows that star has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and that these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any illness. It's super important that you understand that, so that when you're reading the article, you understand these are suggestions for your consideration. So, the heart. Love the heart. This is, in some ways, people think the most important organ. Greek philosopher Aristotle thought so, and, he believed that intelligence stemmed from the heart. It became, in the Renaissance, sort of the source of emotion, and that's, I think, where a lot of our associations come from. Today, we have a better understanding of the heart, and we know that it plays a very significant role in keeping us healthy. So, committing to take care of the heart and your cardiovascular system is super important. But how does the heart work? How does this magical organ work? Well, the simplest way, according to Puritan's Pride, is to think of the heart as a pump. It's responsible for circulating blood in the body, provides oxygen and nutrients to our organs. It keeps things running smoothly. Now, the heart does a lot of work. According to the American Heart Association, it actually, the average adult's heart beats 100,000 times, and it pumps about 2,000 gallons of blood a day in the body. So it's, by the age of 70, the heart will have beat 2.5 billion times. That's unbelievable. So the heart consists of 4 chambers, as we know. We learned this in school. The 2 upper chambers are called the atria, and the bottom 2 chambers are called the ventricles. And blood flows through these chambers and through one-way valves. And those valves closing are actually what you feel and hear when you thumping heartbeat. So the heart, pumps a larger pumps blood to a larger cardiovascular system that includes the arteries and the veins and all those things that take the blood through our body. So the blood is sent to the lungs, ultimately, and then it gets a new supply of oxygen, and then it just starts again. It's just rinse and repeat, which is really, really a remarkable organ when you stop to think about it. So that's covered in the article. You can read it in a little bit more detail if you are a little rusty on your science class facts. But it is quite a remarkable organ that does a lot of work for us. Works hard. So we want to keep it healthy. How do we keep our heart healthy? Okay, so it's made up of a muscle. The heart's made up of this muscle called a cardiac muscle that, believe it or not, never gets tired. It's not like your arms and your legs where your muscles get tired when you use them. The heart actually keeps this muscle going all the time, 24/7, 365. And it's important to maintain a healthy heart and vascular system and keep this muscle, going strong. So, of course, what does it start with? It starts with diet and exercise. It keeps the blood flowing in the body, and it keeps watching. How your body functions in good form. Watching what you eat is also super important. Keeping a healthy weight is important. And looking after your heart may also include vitamins and supplements that may support heart health. Now, we don't, there's so many different options, but Puritan's Pride gives us a few alternatives that we can consider. And some of the most popular supplements that they mention are the following. Now, I will remind you again that some of these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and these supplements and products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So these are some ideas for you to consider. So, coenzyme Q10. CoQ10 is a key antioxidant, and it's an important compound in your body. It claims to contribute to cardiovascular wellness and energy production within the heart. It may also promote oral and gum health, which is also linked to cardiovascular health. It's really remarkable how everything is connected together. Another supplement to consider are the omegas. These are the fatty acids, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9, and they claim to be important for metabolic and cellular health. Omega-3 fatty acids can have a potential role in heart health, and that's particularly noteworthy. Now, the National Institute of Health says that they recognize omega-3 from fish oil may be beneficial for cardiovascular measures. Something to consider. Now, supportive but not conclusive research says that the consumption of EPA and DHA omega-3 fatty acids again, may reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. So check all this out. It's very interesting stuff. Flax. Flax is another one that's one of the best plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids. And as I have to read this one, the alpha-linolenic acids, ALA. The ALA is what you need to know. All this is in the article. But anyway, it's a natural source of heart-healthy nutrients. It claims to help have heart-healthy nutrients. And it may contribute to cardiovascular health. It's really great for vegetarians who don't eat fish oil. So that's flax. Another one are the phytosterols. Now, they're compounds. They occur naturally in vegetable oils and fats, but they're not synthesized in humans. And these phytosterols are identified for one reason as being strong a component in the Mediterranean diet. And we all know what that is. So you can check other articles on what that Mediterranean diet is and why it's so healthy. So those are some ideas, the CoQ10, flax, the fish oils, and phytosterols. Those are all things that you can use that may help with cardiovascular health. So I want to thank Puritan's Pride for this article. It's been very interesting to review and read myself. I'm learning all the time, and I hope that you found it a useful article too. Read the article to get all the information, and would love to know, what are you doing to keep your heart healthy in your life? What are you doing to keep your heart healthy? Do you exercise regularly? Do you eat a special kind of diet that you know works for you? What are you doing to keep your heart healthy? Let's have a conversation in the section below. I do look forward to your comments. I'll join in too so I can learn, and we'll have a look at the article that we'll send a link to. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this conversation, and we'll talk again very soon. Bye-bye for now.